After being discharged from the military hospital, Jungkook's condition is still the main concern of his fans. Although he was conscious and could communicate well, the doctor stated that the effects of the poisoning he experienced could not be considered trivial. Some reports say that Jungkook suffered from prolonged indigestion, which led him to undergo a special diet and strict monitoring. However, even more surprising is the fact that this condition turned out to be more serious than previously reported. Sources within the military revealed that Jungkook had difficulty absorbing nutrients, causing his body to weaken and experience drastic weight loss. This makes many fans even more worried. Will Jungkook really be able to finish his military service on schedule? The biggest question that is now circulating among the army is, will Jungkook get an exemption from military service because of his condition? Under South Korean law, a soldier can be discharged if he experiences serious and prolonged health problems. However, so far, neither the military nor Big Hit Music have given an official statement about this possibility. A number of netizens began to speculate that there was a possibility that Jungkook would be discharged early if his condition did not improve in the next few months. However, there are also those who believe that he will still persevere and complete his task with enthusiasm, as all BTS members have shown so far. In the midst of this uncertain situation, Jin again did something that made the army touched. As the first BTS member to serve in the military and nicknamed Jung by the members, Jin seems to be taking on a huge responsibility to ensure that Jungkook gets his full support. According to the latest reports, Jin not only visited Jungkook in the hospital, but also secretly asked his commander for permission to be able to treat the magne directly. Jin is reportedly willing to take on some additional tasks in order to get this special permission. This act of Jin immediately received wide praise from fans and even from his colleagues in the military. A soldier who served with Jin said, "Jin Hyung is truly an amazing person. He not only served the army well, but also always paid attention to other members. He even cooked food for Jungkook himself, something that is rarely done in the military environment." The news about Jungkook's condition, of course, also reached the other BTS members, who are currently undergoing military service. RM, Jimin, V, and Suga reportedly continued to contact the medical team to monitor Jungkook's health progress. Suga, who recently enlisted as a social worker for his military service, is reportedly very worried about Jungkook's condition. A source said that Suga even plans to visit Jungkook if he gets permission to leave. Meanwhile, RM, as the leader of BTS, is rumored to have written a special letter to Jungkook. The letter contained heartfelt words of encouragement, leaving many fans moved when the leaked contents of the letter spread on social media. As concerns continued to mount, the army began to take concrete action to show their support. In various countries, fans staged #StayStrongJungkook campaigns, where they sent positive messages, prayers, and even raised funds to support various humanitarian actions on Jungkook's behalf. Some of the biggest fan sites even put up billboards in various big cities, such as Seoul, Tokyo, New York, and London, to encourage Jungkook. We know he can't read all our messages right now, but we hope this positive energy reaches him. Jungkook has given us so much happiness. Now it's our turn to support him. A fan from Indonesia said in an interview, date, a decision on Jungkook's future in the military has yet to be made. The medical team will continue to monitor his condition in the next few weeks before making a final decision. Many fans hope that if Jungkook needs more time for recovery, he will be given the opportunity to rest without pressure. However, as his fans know, Jungkook is someone who is determined and doesn't give up easily. This situation has proven once again how strong the relationship between BTS members and their fans is. From Jin, who shows his care in an extraordinary way, to ARMY, who continues to provide endless support, everything shows that BTS is not just a music group, but also a big family that supports each other in every circumstance. Now, the whole world is waiting for the latest news about Jungkook's condition. Will he be able to return to his military duties soon, or will he have to undergo a longer recovery? No matter what happens, one thing is certain: the ARMY will always be there for him. Amid the hope for Jungkook's recovery, many questions arise that until now have not been answered. How could a soldier who is supposed to get nutritious food intake and close supervision experience such serious poisoning? Some speculation began to appear among netizens and fans. Some suspect that the food Jungkook consumed may have expired or been contaminated with harmful substances. However, there are also more extreme theories, namely the possibility of negligence or even sabotage in the military environment. A former South Korean soldier, who did not want to be named, gave an exclusive interview to independent media and mentioned that incidents like this are not impossible to happen. In military camps, food is provided in large quantities and sometimes not closely monitored. If there are errors in the storage or cooking process, the food could be contaminated. However, for Jungkook's case, this sounds more serious than just plain poisoning. Usually, mild cases of poisoning resolve within a few days, but if the impact is prolonged, it means that there is something bigger behind it. This statement immediately made many soldiers more worried. Was there really negligence on the part of the military? Or are there other factors that have not yet been revealed? Since the news came out, Bighit Music, the agency that oversees BTS, still has not given a clear official statement regarding Jungkook's condition. Same with the South Korean military. Usually, when there is an issue involving a celebrity, the agency will immediately provide clarification to dampen speculation. However, in this case, their silence only further fueled various wild theories. A number of armies began to demand transparency from the relevant parties. They want to know what really happened to Jungkook, whether he is getting the best treatment, and whether there is an investigation into this incident. On social media, the hashtag #Justice for Jungkook began to appear. Many fans called for the military to provide an open explanation of how this incident happened and what steps they would take to ensure the health of the soldiers, including Jungkook. In the midst of this obscurity, a report said that Jungkook's family, especially his mother, was devastated by his son's condition. A source close to Jungkook's family revealed that his mother burst into tears when she first heard the news that Jungkook had been poisoned. He was very worried, especially since it was Jungkook's first time away from home in a long time. He wants to make sure his son gets the best care possible, but since this is a military environment, not all information can be directly given to the family. This news further reinforces the suspicion that something is being covered up by the military. If Jungkook's condition isn't too serious, why is his family so worried? In the midst of all this worry, Jin again showed his concern in an unexpected way. According to the latest reports, Jin personally met with a military commander and requested that Jungkook be given additional treatment. This action is very rare in the South Korean military. Usually, a soldier will not ask for special treatment for his unit mates, let alone from an idol who is serving the army. However, Jin didn't seem to care about the unwritten rule. A witness in the military said, Jin Hyung is really like a big brother to Jungkook. He is even willing to sacrifice his rest time to ensure that Jungkook gets the best treatment possible. I've never seen someone so caring in the military as he is. The reaction of the army to Jin's actions was extraordinary. Many increasingly idolized Jin not only as a singer, but also as a figure of an affectionate older brother. The latest information states that although Jungkook has regained consciousness and is showing improvement, his condition is still not fully recovered. A source from the military environment revealed that Jungkook still has difficulty eating heavy meals and can only eat small portions of snacks. She looks better than she did a few days ago, but she still feels weak. Doctors are still closely monitoring him. Many are wondering, could this health condition be a reason for Jungkook to return to the entertainment world sooner? If he can't continue his military duty, does that mean he will go home early and return to work with BTS? This question still cannot be answered. If the doctor states that Jungkook really can't continue with the army, then he will most likely get an early discharge for medical reasons. However, if he can still recover in the next few months, then he will continue his compulsory military service as usual. Many fans are hoping Jungkook can get well soon and return to the entertainment world, but on the other hand, They also don't want to see him push himself too hard. Despite all these uncertainties, one thing is clear: the army remains steadfast in waiting for Jungkook to return in good health.